Good morning, everyone. It's Katrina from the Alluring Bead Boutique, and I wanted to jump on today to do a little bit of an update with you guys on some things that have been going on over on the blog. Just in case you were not aware of them, I did video tutorials for all these flowers here on the right. I've got the two little fans that we made, the little chrysanthemum pom-pom flowers, which were really cute. And we also did this beautiful 5-petaled peyote flower. I have since added a pearl in the middle, which is really easy to do. And at some point, I want to try to show you guys how to do that. Some things you might not know about, or some blogs, tutorials in written form that I've done over on my blog on the alluringboutique.com. And the first ones that I've published were these ones here, this little bellflower, which is a really pretty 3D flower. This one's quite large. I don't know that I would make it this large on a project unless maybe I was going to put it on the end of a beaded rope, which it's, this is just herringbone, tubular herringbone stitch, so it would be really easy, you know, to bead a rope off of that, and you could have that for the clasp band or whatever you wanted for your beautiful beaded rope. I also did these beautiful little layered Aster flowers in written form. And I do have a request from a viewer that would like to, or a reader who would like to see this done in video form, which I will try to get around to. I can't promise anything. My grandson is here 50% of the time now, and he's only just turned 3, so it's a little bit difficult to do everything in video form when we have Teddy so much of the time. But I'm hoping to be able to get a little bit more done as in forms of video tutorials, and I've got a few planned that I'm going to work on today for you guys. But for now, these are just in written form. Now, this flower is the exact same concept as the 5-petal flower. All I really did here to make it layered and give it some beautiful extra petals was to create a smaller version of the 5-petal flower. And in the tutorial, I tell you how to do that. I corrected the problem I was having with the bead on the bottom of the petals. As you can see here, I've got the beads on the bottom of the petals now going around beautifully in a circle. So when it comes time to connect the petals, everything was a lot simpler to do. And here's the front. I'm not sure. I'm having really a hard time with this camera for the last few days. I am trying to get it worked on and straightened out, but hopefully this video comes out better. I actually made it yesterday and had to delete the whole thing. Another flower that is not published yet, but is going to be published soon, is this beautiful 6-petal flower. And as you can see, it's got a beautiful rivoli in the center of it. And the petals are this beautiful little cupped dimensional petals with the little pearl in the center. And it came out, they both came out really pretty, and I like them a lot. I'm going to shift this off of my mat down here so I can talk about that. This is another variation of that same petal, but instead of using the big pearl, I just used another 8-0 here. And I didn't get quite the level of cupping as I did on the other petals because basically I didn't have as big of a bead in there. But I do also like the way this came out. And I've got a couple of these made already. I'm going to try to do a video tutorial on these, and I'm going to turn those into a trillium flower. So you can look forward to that being in video form. I also thought if you did it up in some green hues, it kind of looks like a gorgeous leaf. It could be a leaf. If you had 4, you could actually, or 3, either way, you could actually turn it into a clover this way. Just like that would make a clover. So there's a lot of options that we can utilize just getting the basics of this petal down under our into our arsenal. And speaking of leaves, so I've got some leaf tutorials going on as well. So I've done a written version for this little beaded leaf here. This is actually a project that I found on YouTube from Pamira White, who is a Russian beader, and she has a channel here. I wound up having to make some changes to it myself because there were a couple of places where I could not understand what was going on. So what I did was I just sat there for a couple of days rewatching it over and over, and I figured out a way to do a tutorial that I could actually come out with the leaf that she was shooting for, but I had to wind up using a couple of square stitch beads on this project in order for it to come out looking right. So I have a written tutorial for these leaves already. I'm going to try to do a video for them as well. I'm working on a video for a brick stitch beaded leaf, and I really love this leaf. You can see that it has such beautiful details and accents here along the leaf edge, and so I'm going to work on that video today for you guys. And also, here is basically this is just like a Russian leaf, but I found it on one of my subscription services. I think it's like Interweave or Craftsy or something. But what it is that it teaches you how to do the Russian leaf in a totally different way than what I was used to doing them. And they're actually worked in a round. So I am going to work up a little video that just demonstrates how to make this Russian leaf in a totally different way, working in a round rather than working the strips and sewing them together up here at the end. So those are some things that we can look forward to coming out on video. But that is it. I just wanted to make sure that you're aware of all the other flower tutorials that don't have videos yet and are on the blog. So you can head over there, check them out. There's step-by-step photos and written instructions for all of them. All right, guys, that's it. I've taken up enough of your time for this little short video. And I just want to thank you for being loyal subscribers. And I will catch you in the next video. Have a good day.